My name is Phil Tremayne. I am the General Manager for the Association of Professional Landscapers. We're a domestic landscaping association based in the UK, based down in Oxford. We have a nationwide membership of landscapers and designers. You've been members of the Horticultural Trades Association, which the Association of Professional Landscapers is a subgroup within, since 2009. So that's 12 years that we've been working together in some way or form. How did I first hear about you? Well, that will be through the HTA, because actually you've been with the HTA longer than I've worked for the HTA. So someone else would have heard about you first. But I know that the HTA have valued your services for a long time. When I took over the APL, running the APL, and got more engaged with Citation, we obviously, a big part of what you do is HR and health and safety. And I also know that you kindly operate our helpline for us. And one of the big member benefits for any association, but particularly for ours, is the fact that we're able to offer an expertise in helplines, and particularly with HR and health and safety. These are very critical helplines for landscapers, with them being in the construction industry. So, I mean, that part of it has always been the most valuable part of it. It's a great member benefit, and a great benefit for us to be able to go out and discuss that side of things with the members. But more recently, myself and your colleague Nigel, we've been talking about things like SMAS and talking about ISO, and that side of Citation as well is I think could provide huge benefits for us as an association. COVID-19 pandemic threw everyone, didn't it? I mean, last March, I can remember, when the first lockdown came, my phone rang. I think it was about 5:30, 5:45 the next morning, and didn't stop for nearly 14 hours, with members just in a blind panic, not really knowing which way to turn or what to do, and they were turning to us as an association to support them. Now, as good as we are in what we do as an association, we're not experts in the fields of the sort of areas they were asking. And it was just so good for us to be able to immediately get on to yourselves, and you were, motivated into action very quickly yourselves, and actually were able to provide us some real support straight away. So suddenly, where you're an organisation that we look to help support our members, you were suddenly able to support us. And the turnaround time and the webinars and things that you set up for us were fantastic, and of great benefit to us as a membership organisation to be able to say, this is what we've done for you, or this is what we've organised for you, but also a huge benefit to our members, who were able to get that knowledge straight away, straight from the horse's mouth, as it were. And you were very honest as well, because I mean, the situation was very fluid, and you got in sort of experts who knew what was happening on that day, but actually were honest enough to say, but things are changing quickly and we will update you. And you did, with regular, Cameron yourself, sending out weekly updates and everything. So yeah, during the pandemic, absolutely superb. For us, Citation is about health and safety and HR. They're the helplines that you run for us, and that's the predominance of the offering to our members. And I know that the members with health and safety, there are other avenues that they can source information from, like the health and safety executive website and things like that. And there are quite a few members who show a great deal of competence around health and safety and an understanding of it. But what they don't understand, and what they're very fearful of, is the ever-changing laws and legislation regarding human resource HR, and I think that the security that you can provide in the support for members on particularly the HR side is really valuable to members. That's not knocking what you do on the health and safety side. That you provide a great deal of support along those lines as well, and give people a general peace of mind. But I think one of the most valuable assets is the HR side. It would leave a big hole in our offering, for one, and that's not to say that the hole probably wouldn't be filled at some stage. But I would like to think that we've worked together a long time now, and we've got a great understanding. You've got a great understanding of our particular sector in the industry. You've yourselves have really put yourselves out there and engaged with our members, and engaged with myself and engaged with the association to the extent that you're on some of our WhatsApp chat groups and things like that, not trying to sell your services, but actually trying to understand what the issues are, so you can second guess what questions might come your way. And I think that's almost going over and above probably what you would normally do. So because you've now got that understanding, because you've worked so closely with us, and because we know you so well now, when I say it would leave a big hole, it would, because it takes a long time to form those sort of relationships between companies. And I would like to think that we've got a very good working relationship now that hopefully is beneficial to both parties. If I was to use one word, I suppose it would be symbiotic, wouldn't it? I mean, we're both working together in a fluid way to achieve what we both want, which is a safe working environment for our members. We want to make sure that people don't get into trouble with regards to any sort of legislation and things like that. We just want businesses to flourish and for them to be able to concentrate on what they wanted to do. Our members wanted to be landscapers, and they enjoy landscaping gardens, and all the bits that you deal with for them are the sort of things that actually aren't the bits that they enjoy doing. So to be able to have someone there doing, supporting that side of things is great peace of mind, and it just allows them to know that that's happening. So I think it's a good partnership for us, in that symbiotic way. Well, seeing the way that you've been with us, and the interest you've taken in our particular sector, and the way that you've engaged with our members, and certainly the support that you've given us, particularly over this sort of COVID pandemic time, it would be a bit of a no-brainer. If you work like that with every association, and I'm sure you do, it would be a no-brainer for them. Really, it's a great partnership.